Isn't that like a rip-off Monsanto figure? Right, yeah, sure. Let's make a video called "Exploring Dinosaur Reddit." Sure, that's a nice. You know, yeah, we should do that in a while. Go visit Dinosaur Reddit, see what those people are up to. And the George S. Eccles. I'm not so sure where that is. Is that in the United States? I'm assuming that because the museum here looks baller as hell. Yeah, I mean it's English, so it's either in Great Britain or it's in the United States. Both of them are on the other side of the world, so I can't really access that. How is Spinosaur teeth so common? You can buy them cheaply online, but nothing else from them. That is true, actually. Good question. I'm assuming because they lose their teeth so much often. Yeah, because they shed them, yeah. I mean, I tried to buy a Spinosaurus tooth, like, I wasn't exactly trying on buying them. The hell? Yeah, I wasn't thinking of buying Spinosaur teeth, but I was looking into how much they were costing because they were being sold at some kind of dinosaur events venue. So I ended up looking at that. I just wanted to see how much they cost, and they were like 30, 20 bucks each, which, I mean, it isn't like super dirt cheap, but it isn't like incredibly expensive. You can see people buying those. Like, I don't collect fossils anymore. Like, I'm not gonna sell the current collection that I have, but I don't think I'll like buy any new ones. Oh my god, Coda the Triceratops, that's such a memory awakening. I always wanted to have one as a kid. What is this? What game is that? And what is that thing? Good question. Oh, it's a Batman Arkham City game. What was the chunkiest theropod? If you said Stegosaur, it would obviously be Chunkingosaurus, but theropod, I'm assuming it'd probably be T-Rex. Paleo-nerds when you tell them your favorite dinosaur is Allosaurus instead of shit farty Saurantolopteryx. What dinosaur from another period could survive the KT extinction? Eoraptor or Dictodon? I mean, I think Eoraptor is still considered a dinosaur, but Dictodon isn't even a dinosaur, but like, I get what you're saying. It would... I mean... Good question, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, right? Smaller dinosaurs, they likely survive. And that's why they evolved into birds, right? But like, if you think about like purely by volume, like small dinosaurs by volume, it would probably be like, what's the smallest dinosaur of the Cretaceous? Leolinosaura? Isn't Leolinosaura like pretty big actually? Three to 10 kilogram. Yeah, I mean they're pretty big. Okay, that if it's the lower estimate, I mean it's still kind of big actually, even with the lower estimate. Like you see, they have like slightly different like ratios where the legs are a bit shorter. This one uses the more Hypsilophodon body, and yeah, I think the Dinosaur King Leolinosaur is actually like pretty chunky for what it is. Also, now that I'm just realizing this, but it's insane how the Dinosaur King Leolinosaur actually has feathers. Like, look at that. If you look at it closely, it's got feathers, and which is insane because back in like, oh my, what the why the hell is the Dinosaur King and Leolinosaur? Why the fuck is it so big? I did not I've played Dinosaur King on the DS. I don't remember this guy being that big. Holy shit, okay. Anyways, yes. Like, back when Leosaura was in Dinosaur King, like, the main restoration people always based him off was the Walking with Dinosaurs ones. And those ones didn't have feathers. Interesting. I mean, if you think about it, it does completely make sense, because, you know, it's lived in cold areas, probably got some fuzz on it, but, yeah. Owangi was a Tyrannosaurus, apparently. I thought it was an Allosaurus. Huh, okay. Well, that's a good read for those who are gonna bother reading it through. Like, it's a bit too much text to be in the video, but... What is this? Okay, I thought for a second there's like a dinosaur digging game, but whatever, it's just freaking ads. Right. Bandai Planosaurus, a save Velociraptor complete. Huh, a shame, because they just released the Resinosaurus. And guess what? I've got 2 Velociraptors in my house. I got, like, they were like an event exclusive. I was able to get to the event. They gave me like 2 raptors. Originally, it was supposed to be like one like weird cartoonish character and 1 dinosaur, but they saw that I like dinosaurs very often, so they gave me 2 of them. Wait, the Packies and... Oh my god, what the The Packies have sickle claws? And Land Before Time? What the fuck? I didn't even know that. I mean, well, this foot doesn't look like it's got a sickle claw. It really does make me wonder what the hell these things were supposed to be. Who knows, we might find something. Kind of like how we found the Skull Island, like a bat dinosaurs. But then we have Yi Chi, which basically made that come true, so... Oh, wow. I have a very similar book to this. I don't think we have these kind of diagrams, but... Wait, I think I have this book, in fact. Hold up. Yeah, I literally have the book on my shelf. It's one of my favorite books. It's the Field Guide to Mesozoic Birds and Other Winged Dinosaurs. It's a very similar design to this. But it's like... No, I think... No, we actually do have a dinosaur arm, like, bones in the book as well. Yeah, but they're, like... The art looks a bit better on that book, but it's more like... For me, it's, like, more simple. The art is very simple in the book that I have. Still good enough, because... I think it makes more sense. Like, because we're thinking about, like, a bird... This is supposed to be, like, the book that I'm holding, right? I can't really show it to you guys, but the Field Guide to Mesozoic Birds. I'm assuming the book that I have is like it's kind of designed in the way like an actual field guide for birds would be. So it isn't supposed to be a hyper-realistic drawing. It's meant to be a drawing that shows off the characteristics of the dinosaurs the best. Well, this one is just really nice art in general. I mean, it also shows characteristics too, but I don't know. Very pretty art. Both of the art looks really good. Oh yeah, Jurassic World Evolution 2 is free right now. Yeah. Guys, you guys should get that. Maybe, wait, I should play Jurassic World Evolution 2 tomorrow or something. Just because, like, it's free. I mean, I have it, but, like, just to get other people played. Accurate T-Rex versus Spino. That thing is not accurate. And like, again, I really don't like when people say accurate. I always say accurate in quotation marks, but like, scientifically informed would be the best way. Like, a couple years ago, the feathered Saurian T-Rex, the feathered Saurian T-Rex was the accurate one. Well, now it isn't, so. Oh, you got a great mom. Everyone's getting this T-Rex Lego skeleton. I'm actually quite surprised that a lot of people bought that. Not saying that it's a bad set, but like, surprised so many people did get that. But alright, hold up, guys. I need to go to the toilet real quick. I had like one of those spicy chicken ramens. Like, they weren't spicy when I ate them, but my stomach doesn't like them apparently. Well, I ate like 2 of them because I didn't really have anything else to eat in the pantry today. So, well, I had ham, but like, didn't feel like cooking that. Alright. Oh wait, there's a Korean dinosaur manga now. Manhwa, yes. Oh, I didn't read that yet. Yeah, apparently the author the author is planning to get releases. He got a contract. So yeah, good job. I'll probably read it in bulk because I haven't read Darby in a couple months either. But like, I always wait and then I read everything at once. Same with my shopping habits. I wait until everything's on sale, then I buy everything at once. What the fuck? That's a weird ass Giganotosaurus. How it felt watching my glorious king get murdered in JP3. Yeah, ha ha ha, yes. Iguanodon uses an beetle. Uses an oversized tail club as a weapon. Triceratops uses several large horns. Iguanodon. Pow. Oh yeah, I think he dropped that because he's busy on other things. Was an interesting premise, but I just felt it was like less interesting than the other works he did. Makes sense. Oh, how do you pronounce this thing? That's a beetle. Oh, yes! I still haven't watched this, by the way. Is this good? Like, I think... How old is this movie? Actually, good question. It was made by Disney, right? It was made in 1993? What the fuck? Wait, the movie was that old? Huh? Wait, isn't this movie older than Jurassic Park then? Wow, okay. That's impressive. I thought this movie came out like in what, like something around like 2001 or something. Wow, okay, damn. Wow, okay, this movie is really ancient, huh? It's practically a fossil. I mean, for me, physically speaking, a real Stegosaurus and this movie have they both feel the same to me because they were both on Earth before I existed. So, yeah, this movie came out over 10 years ago before I was even born. So, yeah, holy shit, right? Wait, there is an actual book to this? I didn't know that. Wow. So I guess it's like how modern movies, Disney movies, like reference a book. Because apparently, didn't they, the Wild Robot, and wasn't that also like a book that they turned into an animated movie? Oh, that's the Jurassic World Metriacanthosaurus. Easy. When they give a dinosaur documentary a bad review? I mean, it probably because they thought it wasn't educational enough, I think. What? Dinotasia did not use copious amounts of stock footage. They basically say it's boring. Why'd they say they'd cobble together from stock footage? This is literally like clips from Dinosaur Revolution without all the voiceover. Fuck you mean stock footage? I don't get why they say Dinosaur Revolution is not stock footage, is it? Because I have this as Dinotasia as DVD. You know, I think, yeah, fun fact about Dinotasia, right? I have it on DVD. And I watched it, and I thought that was the whole movie, right? But in Dinotasia, right? The game doesn't, the game, what the frick am I saying? What do you mean game? The movie doesn't actually show me the Tovosaurs. So when people were talking on YouTube or in dinosaur forums, talking about, oh yes, remember that movie or the documentary with the Allosaurus with the broken jaw? Because it got his, like, a tail snapped by some kind of, what was it? Diamantinosaurus, I think? No, it was Dino something Saurus, I think. What was the sauropod again? I thought it was Diplodocus when I was a kid, but it's like, I think we also had Diamantinosaurus, but like, yeah, Dinhaerosaurus, yes, Dinhaerosaurus, that was the one. Yeah, so, yeah, people were like, yeah, remember the thing where the, Dinhaerosaurus snapped that baby's Allosaurus's, Allosaurus's jaw, and then later the Allosaurus got his crotch bitten out by a Tovosaurus, and I was like, when the fuck did they, what do you mean Tovosaurus? Huh? I did not see that guy get his crotch ripped out. I thought the Allosaurus, you know the one where it rips off the other guy's tail, right? And they were like, yeah, like, what Tovosaurus? Because apparently the Dinotasia skipped the entire part where the Allosaurus bit off where the entire scene with the Tovosaurus. They just completely got rid of it for some reason. The entire arc is just gone. So yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until like much later. Same goes with I didn't even know Dinotasia had like a late Permian to early Triassic sequence with the Innistrentsevius running away from the meteors, and then the Eoraptors and the Placerius and the Postosuchus stuff. I didn't see that as well. Like, I mean, later I saw it on YouTube, but like, it wasn't in the documentary. And another thing that I do remember from Dinotasia is that on episode 2, right? It wasn't even a cohesive structure. Unlike the other episodes on Dinotasia, I think there was like 5 or 6 in total, I think. Like, I think the second one, I'm pretty sure it's the second one, it was basically a mashup of random clips from Dinosaur Revolution. And I think they were like calling it, oh yes, it's like a window into the prehistoric world or something, yada yada yada. But basically, they were just showing random clips and snippets of those various different episodes, and I was like, huh, that's neat. As a kid, like back then, my mom got me that on DVD. I didn't even really watch YouTube back then. So, like, guys, that was like that. This was 60 years ago, okay? So, anyways, so I didn't even know, like, I thought, like, oh yeah, that's like a random snippets and clips. I didn't even know the Cryolophosaurus that were mentioned. That I didn't know that was an entire episode. Like, I didn't even know that was an entire arc. What else was there that I didn't notice? Yeah, the Mosasaurus, I think. I didn't see that. That was also something that I didn't really see. What else was there? What else? There was another part of, like, there was another part that I didn't, which I thought was a clip, but turned out to be an entire video. I don't remember, but there was like another part as well. But yes, Dinotasia, like, it's a weird one, but it definitely didn't use stock footage, right? Coolest U-Haul you've seen? Wait, hold up, I've seen people talk about this before. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure this truck. Oh my god, it's a huge ass image, right? But yes, I've definitely seen this truck, like, before on dinosaur forums before. Like, even a couple years ago. Why the hell is this eye all the way up there, though? Anyways. But yes, I saw this truck before. But, like, not in real life, but, like, I've seen it on the internet, right? What is this? Oh, it's Jurassic Block here, okay. Where do you see it? I think I saw it on like Dino Toy Forum or something. I used to be really active on Dino Toy Forum, like when I was like in 5th, 6th grade, up to I think my freshman year in my middle school. I was really into Dino Toy Forum, mainly because that was like my first proper experience with like internet culture. Like that's how, like before then, I was just a kid playing with Dinosaurs. After Dino Toy Forum, I was like a proper, fully fledged dinosaur fan, you could say. Oh, The Valley of Gwangi. I actually haven't seen that movie yet. What is this? Sand toy dinosaur, not a good dinosaur. Is that head based off the Papo T-Rex? The way its neck is shaped, the way the skin curves, the snout, it smells like a Papo T-Rex, but I could be wrong. What got you into dinosaurs? I'm not so sure actually. Even my parents aren't sure. Jurassic the Hunted. Right, hold up. Let's look up Jurassic the Hunted. I really gotta play this game at one point. Hunted. Oh, there's a ROM? Oh my god. Wait, it's on ROM! Hold up! Oh, we should play Jurassic the Hunted at some point. Well, not right now. I got so many of the games, but like I know I can get that. Yeah, as a main boss. Like I remember seeing was it Gaming Beaver? No, I think it was Bestinslot who played it. Like I still use the Spinosaurus battle music in my videos sometimes. Wow, that's a beautiful image. You know, it's kind of sad to see that this might be one of the last times we see a proper nice art in dinosaur puzzles. Like, sure, a lot of the art might be like trace or reference heavily from a different source, but like something tells me in a couple years the only puzzles we'll ever be getting is gonna be from Dinosaur AI. Check out dinosaur memes, please. Link me to some dinosaur memes, and I'll look at them. I mean, we are looking at dinosaur Reddit, so that's pretty much dinosaur memes, right? Wait, hold up, isn't? Yeah, that's this. I remember that. This image is always very funny because the Hadrosaur just looks mildly disturbed by the T-Rex screaming in its ear. It's like the Trumpet Kit meme. But like, I'm pretty sure this image was made like at least 30 years before the image, before the Trumpet Kit. The whole picture of dinosaurs really went hard on the balls. Yeah. T-Rex getting hit by the thingy. Yeah, there was a lot of like dinosaur images back then with the beetle slamming a T-Rex's balls. Average sauropod megatheropod fan. Average saurophagonax a sauropod enjoyer. Yeah, I'm definitely this guy. Alright, you guys be the ones on the left. Bane of Paleotis, Demon of Science Past, fucked up Allosaurus. Oh, it's that one. Okay, I see. I see the resemblance. I was like, wait, isn't that the guy from the Spider-Man comic? But then I realized that was a pterosaur. There was a Spanish company that made dino books for kids that I love. One was a Where's the Waldo type of book. Spanish company, hold up. Was the company called T-Rex World? Because I remember T-Rex World being a big, like, drawing, like a stationary brand for dinosaurs back when I lived in Germany. Yeah, like T-Rex World, like this one. Like, it's not exactly this, but like the logo. You know the Protoceratops versus Velociraptors? Yes, of course I know. Susati? No, hold on, let me look up Susati. Susati? What does that mean? Oh, okay. Search and find dinosaurs. Oh, you mean this one, huh? Yeah, I think I have a very similar book to that. Wait, hold up! I have a book from this guy. I know this because they heavily reference the Walking with Dinosaurs images here. Yeah. When I was in France, with because I lived in Germany, right? My parents used to take me out on a lot of like trips, and I remember getting a puzzle book that had the exact images from these guys, like straight up. It was exactly this image, exactly this image. Same goes with these guys because I remember this Parasaurus, and I always thought it was fucked up because it was. This isn't a Parasaurus. It's a Euplocephalus head photoshopped on the head of a Protoceratops. I remember this. Hold up. Let me look up Susati Dinosaur book. Dinosaur puzzle book. I still have it. It's not in my room right now. Yes, it's this one. It's this fucker. It's this one. This exact book. What do you mean mistakes on their books? Like, this wasn't a mistake. Someone took that Ankylosaurus head and photoshopped it on a Protoceratops, and they were like, yeah, that sounds right. That's not a mistake. That's not a mistake, guys. Right, 4 animals do not belong here. 2 birds, no birds in the dinosaur age. This isn't even the dinosaur age. This is the fucking Permian, guys. An animal shaped like a tank, and another which only comes out at night. Okay, well, let's take a look. Well, I guess there is one bird. Like, see? That's the Protoceratops. No, they said stuff that was wrong. I mean, yeah, I literally just found one. Oh wait, there's a camel. That's a camel, right? Is that an animal that's shaped like a tank? Wait, what? What? Are camels shaped like tanks? I don't know. Oh, there's another bird. And another which only comes at night. I'm assuming that they mean a bat. Right? I can't think of any animal that's not that. Oh yeah, also, this. Isn't this a paleart for the Megalania? I could be wrong. It's from a very infamous paleo artist. Like, I mean, not infamous, like famous. I always get those two words mixed up. I think... Yeah, I mean, technically tank in the sense it holds water. I mean, yeah, but like, when they said tank, I thought, you know, the thing that goes boom boom, you know? Not the tank that's like a water tank. A camel works in a sense, logically, like a tank, but it isn't shaped like one, right? So what's the animal that only comes out at night? Do camels only come out at night? Well, the image is pretty blurry, so maybe that's why I can't find it. You know what we should do? I have a couple puzzle books in my book. we should just, if you have this book, if you're willing to scan it, right? Put it on the Discord. So, oh, it's an owl. It's an owl, wait. Hold up. But owls are birds, right? Up left. You mean that one? We already chose that. I thought that was a regular bird. So there's 3 birds then. 2 birds, an animal shaped like a tank, another which only comes out at night. Oh wait, there's another bird. Okay then, what the fuck? Okay, that just implies that birds aren't, like, this just implies that owls aren't birds. What? Okay, that's just... Okay, yeah, Weege, totally. Do scan that for me. I also have a couple of fine dinosaur books in my house as well. I think I got a Dinosaur King book, and I got 2 Search the Dinosaur books from a different manufacturer. We should just do a stream where everyone just scans these kind of books, and we just look for the dinosaurs. That's gonna be a really fun theme. But yeah, this is messed up. What do you mean birds aren't owls? I mean owls aren't birds. What is that? You don't even have to translate it into English. Like, I mean, if you do that, it would be like I'd be awesome. But like, oh my, what the isn't that a Deinonychus? That's the retro Deinonychus, but they photoshopped the Dilophosaurus head crest onto that. Oh my god, what the actual fuck? Why? Like, I'm not even upset, I'm just like curious. What kind of like thought procedure led you to doing this? Like, you could have just like took a random Dilophosaurus image from the internet, right? Like these guys or these guys. You went out of your way? Like, I don't even mind photo bashing the same dinosaur species, but like, dude, that's a Deinonychus! This is like illegal! This would be a crime! Okay, I see a puffin bird. Okay, I do find it very interesting, very funny how they say, can you find 5 creatures that do not belong in this picture? The small flying dinosaur. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. So we have Dinosaurs, which has its head looks weird, but I think it's because it's like an older image. No, I was confusing Dinosaurs with a Nogrand. That's right, never mind. I love to see books of your. I love dino books. I might be called a nerd. We're all nerds here. Don't worry. Also, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this image is like an Edaphosaurus, but they photoshopped the Dimetrodon sail onto that. And what's with this really weirdly like stretched like Stegosaurus image? What the hell is up with that? Like, someone just took like a random Stegosaurus image and they just compressed it for some dumbass reason. Okay, also, like, back to what I was saying. Like, what do you mean, can you find 5 creatures that do not belong in this picture? Like, what part of this makes sense? There is a Triassic Plateosaurus. There is a Permian... Wait, that's not even... This isn't a Dilophosaurus. This isn't Dimetrodon. But why does it use the head of a Dimetrodon? What? Yeah, whatever, right? Anyways, we have a Triassic Eudimorphodon, a Triassic Plateosaurus, a Permian Edaphosaurus, and a Jurassic Dilophosaurus. And you are the one who has the balls to say, can you find creatures that do not belong in this picture? Every fucking creature here does not belong with one another. Anyways, okay, I want to see the rest. What's this image then? Right. Can you find 3 animals who are far from home, plus 1 extra object? Okay, far from home. Okay, well, let's see. Far from home, they say. What's that up there? I'm not so sure what that is. Is that a butterfly? Oh, and there's also a random ship. I guess that's that. So yeah, well, thank you, Weech, for informing me about this. We have an unfounded gem called the Search and Find Dinosaurs. Yeah, please do scan and upload it onto the Discord. I'd be so much happy if you did. But yeah, Susty. So those are the guys who made my awful dinosaur puzzle book. I remember buying this because I liked the art, but the more I look at the art, even as a kid, I just felt that something was off. The images just felt wrong. Well, now I know why. Yeah, because as a kid, right? The entire concept of photo bashing two different dinosaurs, like, when I first bought this puzzle book, right? That was like an entire, like, alien concept to me. Like, as a kid, right? I didn't understand. Why would you put two different dinosaur images and just smash them together and make some weird, like, hybridization of those two images, right? Why wouldn't you just use both of the images, right? Like, that's the logic that I used when I was a kid. But yeah. So, I have a bit of extra loose time, but I would love to catch up on my sleep schedule, so I got a video coming out tomorrow, so yeah, I think I'm gonna actually call it early tonight. Yes,